Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. How is everyone today? Ugh, this cord. There we go. How is everyone today? I have so many things to blab about today. I know, big surprise. Everybody make sure you get your big drink. Sue, I've missed you so. I hope you had a good December. And, you know, you're ready for January. I am. So many things, right? I always feel like it's like this new fresh start. And that's kind of exactly what, that just motivates me. I hope it motivates you too, So if you are here, say hello. So I'm not the only one, just yakking to nobody. Oh, but busy is good. Busy is good, right? It is very good, I think. I always think, I never think I could be bored. Because my brain is too busy. I was talking to my friend Debbie yesterday, and we were talking about, we just have busy brains. Like they're always thinking of something. Do you know what I mean? Like just busy brains. And I think that's why I treasure slow activities like painting, like stitching, because it slows me right down and I only can consider what is right in front of me. Do you know what I mean? So that is kind of where I want to start today. Good morning, Lenora. I want to talk about, I have some fun stuff to share with you. Some things that I'll just share with you. Okay, so first, Tessa came back from Colorado and brought me all kinds of goodies. Do you just have it's just nice to have a friend who, like this, she was thinking about me. Nothing cost a great deal of money. It was just that she saw something and she thought, ooh, Anne would like that. She did go see the Van Gogh immersive experience in Denver, and it was different than the one that is here in Arizona, in Scottsdale. And the interesting, because she had gone to both. She's gone to this Scottsdale exhibit, and then she went to the Denver one, and the Denver one was a little bit different. So she said, we traded pictures back and forth and all of that jazz. But she brought me a poster, a Van Gogh poster, and now I just need to go get a frame and hang it. I have this spot right to my left, but you know what I mean. Right to my left that there was a wall hanging that I had made 100 years ago. And I go, hey, do you want this? Because I'm ready to put something else there. And she said, sure. So she took that, and now I think that's where I'm going to put my Van Gogh. And it is so beautiful. And this really long-stemmed sunflower. They have these sunflower displays there that are just amazing. Anyway, so those two things. And then some Bob Ross Happy Little Trees mints. I thought that was cute. This brush pen, and remember in Together We Letter, we're going to be really playing with brush lettering and different applications for hand lettering. So I was like, oh, that looks cool. And it's from Kuretake, so it's Japanese. So I'm anxious to play with that. All right, are you ready for this? Look, this is shimmery black paint. I don't know if you can see. It's shimmery black. It's pearlescent paint. It's called Fine Tech. It's German. It's deep black. And she was like, I could just see you splattering with that. Oh, we might have to play with that today. And then, are you ready for this? So I have the new Pope in a card like this, and I have Frida Kahlo in a card like this. So now I have Andy Warhol. Come on, how fun is that? And then, are you ready? This is the funniest. This is the funniest. This little pin that says, shut it. Perfect. Love that. What else did I have to share with you? Oh, so you know that we lost our Sophie girl, and we had to say goodbye to her. And my friend Stephanie, who makes the most beautiful cards and used to take all of my in-person classes, sent me this beautiful card about, there are no words for how much you'll miss Sophie. Oh, I love that. And then, you're not going to believe this one. Our veterinarian sent us this card, and every single person that works in that office signed it. How lovely is that? That touched our hearts. That's for sure. So, I want to talk about, so let's start painting. I need to move all of my loot over to the side. Let's start painting so I can just, kind of relax. So I'm going to start painting on, I printed another copy of Card Candy 2. And remember, Card Candy 2 can be used in conjunction with lots of other printables, but most especially Lucinda. So I have some bits and pieces here that that I want to build some cards with. But I also have I just want to start painting. That's what I want to do. So let's just start painting and we'll just talk about something. So let's see. What about orange? That might be a fun, like orange and yellow. That might be fun. What do you think of that? Because we've already done purples and we've already done blues and pinks. Pink and orange. So let's do, I'm kind of feeling that jiggy jaggy. That's just kind of where I'm feeling like I want to go. And I'm kind of just overshooting it because I really want to, I want my color to go over the edge, because I'll fussy cut this anyway. And I just want color to be so prominent. And now I'm just doing the Jiggy Jaggy blend with the orange. I want the orange to be kind of pretty flowy into the yellow. But I want to bring some more of that orange in while it's still wet. Like I'm kind of digging the wet on wet painting. This is always, I think I want to do a little bit of orange right here at the base. There we go. Maybe let's use some of this green. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Ann, maybe. How are you? So I am painting on my Card Candy 2 art printable, the brand new one that just came out last week. And now I'm doing a lot of wet on wet, just kind of trying to deepen the veins in this leaf. Digging that. Now I don't know what I want to do with the center of that. If I want to do some, look at, I have so much orange mixed in this. What if we do some of that? Hey, Linda McGee. And do a little bit of green mixed in with our that's pretty. Mix with the yellow there. That's making me happy. What pieces do you think I should put with it? I'm really kind of feeling liking all these bits and bobs, that's for sure. So let's do let's do this tab. Let's get a little bit of orange in there. Pretty, but I want it to go over the edge on this too because I'll be fussy cutting these, and that I like that. Let's tap that off and come back. Sometimes I like to do that slow build, you know. Pretty. Then I'm just gonna build little by little. Hey Vicky, how are you today? So we'll do a little bit of the edge. I kind of dig that, you know. Good morning, Tam. So I'm just painting a little bit this morning. I'm just kind of feeling the need. And then we'll assemble some cards. We'll do some building. I feel like maybe I want this flower just a little bit more saturated with color. I love that. All right, so while we're waiting for this to dry, because I still need to think about what I want to do here. Not sure yet. I do have, I want to talk about upcoming classes. So this Saturday is Artsy Alchemy. So this is a brand new class. So if you are wanting to stretch your creative muscle and grow your own artsy development, this is the class for you. We will be doing this layout has so many elements and so many areas and artsy techniques that we will be using. So just know this one is this Saturday at 9 o'clock in a private Facebook group live. And it is, we will be doing lots of different building blocks for your own personal artsy development. So just know that. So that's this Saturday. This Sunday is Wordsmith Art, which is where we interpret a word artistically in our dictionaries. And so this one, for this assignment, we're going to be doing lots of color value, color theory, and filling the entire page with art, which we haven't, I don't know that we've done in a while. And so, and you know, there's always bits and bobs that you can add, faux washi tape, a page marker, and a quote. So just know that is this Sunday. Registration is open for both of those classes, all on my website. And then the following Saturday is Let's Get Artsy with Our Bibles. And this month's entry is similar to Wordsmith Art, but different. So I really want you, so it is, again, it's going to be a study in color value, a study in color theory, and all of these, I'm telling you, all of these techniques will build in your artsy arsenal, in your noggin, all of them. Artsy alchemy is just going to involve a lot. So you'll learn lots, and know that repetition is a good thing in art. If you do it more than once, if you do this class and Wordsmith Art, that's just going to cement it more in your noggin, all the stuff that we're going to learn. So we're in the book of Job this time, which I don't know that we've done anything in the book of Job in Bible journaling just yet. So that is next Saturday, and next Sunday is Together We Letter. And so remember, we're going to be playing with brush pens, and we are going to be applying what we've learned on envelopes, but in a different way than we've done before. I've shown lots of different envelope lettering techniques. This one will be totally different. And then also, don't forget that this Thursday's Pop-In Paint Party is with our art journal. So remember, your homework is to paint your both covers with black paint. Easy. I choose, and you might consider this, I like matte acrylic paint. So I have that nice matte finished. I prefer that to shiny, but you know, you do you. Anyway, that's enough of that. So now let's assemble some cards. So I have some little kits here of my stuff that I've assembled. Some adhesive. So this, do you remember we played black chalk paint. Oh, that's a great idea, Keely. That is a great idea. Let's see. Does it need to be grid inside? Yeah. For the techniques to work, it does this time. So I have this piece that we painted last week when we debuted Card Candy 2. I have this piece from Card Candy 2, and then I have a sentiment and a little auxiliary piece of this this circle with that ledger paper, that vintage ledger paper. Oh my gosh, I just love it. I love it so much. So I'm going to fussy cut this, but I'm doing kind of a rough cut because I like when it looks really organic, and I'm keeping that vintage vibe, right? I did also do some die cutting with oh, this is a die excuse me, embossing. This is a embossing folder that I borrowed from Tessa, and I believe it is a Sizzix. I believe it's a Sizzix embossing folder. And then I cut a hot pink matte because I felt like I just like that little remember, we've talked about rules of design. You want to repeat. Repeating is a big rule of design that you'll see lots of places. You'll see when you're looking at advertising, look for the rule of thirds, that things are often not centered. So we utilize that a lot in card making because we have images to the left or to the right, right? We so we have a visual, the rule of thirds, right? But we also want a nice visual triangle. So maybe we put our big image down here, and then we put a sentiment up here, or I don't know, some doodads or something. And then that gives you this really nice visual triangle. So, but repetition is another. So you want to repeat colors, and you want to repeat design. You want to design elements. Like if you have something circular, you'll want something else circular, right? But it's also a cool idea to juxtapose things. So like this flower is very curvy, right? It's very organic in shape, right? But this embossing folder is very linear. And so those two together work really nicely. So think about that too. And it's not like you have to do 90 things to repeat. It can be just one or two. It can be 3. I wouldn't do more than that. And the elements need to be cohesive in some kind of way. And you'll know if it's aesthetically pleasing to your own eye, right? You'll know. I used to know this girl who thought if she bought all the things and spent $90 on a card, then it was better than somebody else's. And that is absolutely not true. It's absolutely not true. So I just really like, this is kind of how I envisioned it, right? So I can lay it out like this, right? So this could be even all the way at the bottom, and this goes down here, and now I have this. So I was thinking, what do you think? I could do half up here, right? And the other half underneath. So that's kind of where I'm going. So I'm just going to cut that in half. So let's start to assemble. I just love the, well, as you can tell, I just love art. I just love being a maker. I love creating my own elements and then assembling them, right? So let's see if we can get just a sliver of a white border. Yep. And then we're going to do this. This was a 3D embossing folder, so the texture is really defined and really, oh, I just love it. Okay. Okay. Now I'm thinking about, so I really want to do like this, so I can either do it here so that the stitching shows, that's an idea, or I can do it here where it goes right to the top, right? And then I can do, if I do this flower up a little higher, and then I do my sentiment, that label gun sentiment, and then look, I can do this under here. I know that looks terrible, but you kind of get my idea, right? I think that would be super cute and really cohesive. Or I can do the flower way down low, and then the sentiment right there, and then this could be here. Kind of digging that. Kind of digging that. Well, let's just start assembling. Don't overthink it, Anne. So I'm going to get my art glitter glue out. I kind of like it too. Sue. You like the one where it's half and half? Like not underneath? I'm feeling like that might be a better idea because this is a half of a flower, right? And I don't know. It just might not work logistically, you know. Oh my gosh, you guys, you'll never believe what I did. So I don't think I told you this. I remember I couldn't make cards last week because I didn't have any card bases, because I didn't have any cardstock. So I was very smart and I ordered some more, and it arrived like the next day, and it was more watercolor paper. It was not cardstock. I thought I was being so efficient. So I have lots of watercolor paper now. So then I had to reorder cardstock. But in the meantime, I found a couple of card bases that were in a pocket thing that I make cards, that I have card pieces in. So I was able to do some card assembly this morning. I think I might want to put some doodads on here, but I don't know just yet. So I'm going to leave that like that. But look at that. Shut it. I'm loving that. Okay, what else do we have? I have another similar card. This one, I have a black card base. Let's fold that over. And let's assemble this. And this one is the flower drawn on the vintage ledger paper. Stop it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. There you go. Black. And then again, I have another embossed. Oh, but you know what? What about that on there? Kind of digging that. So let's fussy cut this. Okay. So, is anyone making cards with me, or are you just kind of hanging out with me? Straight across there. I'm kind of liking it on the black, aren't you? What do you think? And I have this hearts, which I'm totally digging. I feel like it needs something else down here. And then I have this ticket. Oh, gouache. Ooh, memory planner. Nice. I love it. I just love getting artsy with you guys. I do, I do. So I'm going to cut this out, and then I'm going to nice. Ooh, so where are you going for lunch, Vicky? I'm going to my kitchen, so I have to live vicariously through you. I like this, but I'm thinking maybe like that. But this, I'm also feeling like it needs something light underneath. And so I have these little pieces over here that I thought I could pick through and see, right? So I have all of these pieces. So what about this guy? Feeling like that might be a nice contrast. Yep, look at that. So much better. So much better. I kind of, maybe I want that a little bit offset. Kind of digging that. And this could even be there. Like all in one corner. That's a nice visual triangle right there. Take a minute to ponder. Will it fit this way? Oh, Chinese. Window look. Window look. Anybody else do this? Just kind of fiddle around with your elements over and over and over and over. What else do I have? Maybe I need to set that the square behind the big flower. This one, the ticket, or this piece. Ticket behind the big flower. I don't know. I think I'm going to set that one aside because now I'm getting frustrated. Okay, I have this one. Wait a minute. I have another. I thought I had a tall. What's this one? Oh, remember this one? So this was when we painted with the glass pen. So let's assemble that. And remember, I do not waste. I printed something that didn't work out, and so I just flipped the paper and printed something else. Because why would I waste that perfectly good piece of watercolor paper? So this one, that's not perfectly, well, it is what it is, right? So let's flip that. And then let's adhere this, but then I really want to put something from the Card Candy 2 elements on this card. And so I'm thinking about well, I have a couple of ideas. As always, you know. So let's see, what if we do it this way? I kind of like, yeah. Then I have here, or do I want to do it here? And then I can have, I think I like that better. Then I can have some kind of a sentiment or something down here, another element down here. So let's do that. And then I can look through my pile of loot. Hi, Doris. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So nice to see you. You know what? Let's do it from this side. So, you know, what a week for loss, right? We lost Bob Saget. We lost Sidney Poitier. I've been playing To Sir with Love over and over and over again. It's on one of my playlists, and I think that was one of my favorite movies of his. Oh, I loved that movie. I just loved it. Oh, so this one, I want to put something else on. How am I doing on time? Okay, I have a little bit of time. It is so pretty. They are so pretty. So I want to put a sentiment on here, and I have these bits and bobs. Like this one might be cool, but I also I have the circle and I have the tab, right? But I just remembered, look at this beauty. Look at this. Stop. I'm just loving it. And it's really similar to this, so I want to futz with this one first. So, I'm thinking we do the same thing where we have the big flower at the bottom, and then we're going to fussy cut the ticket and have it be an element down here. So let's start assembling that. What did I just, there I go. Who will get this card in the mail? How about, let's see, how can we make this work? If you send a new person my way, you know, refer somebody to me and let me know who that person is, and DM me your address. If you haven't already bought something from my website, if you've bought something from my website, then I probably have your address. But if you send a new friend my way, then I will send this card to you with probably a little surprise inside. I like to put gifty things inside of my cards. Yeah. This is nice because I kind of have a big border. And now I think I'm going to fussy cut that, and I think I'll pop it. What do you think? I'm feeling like that might be a really good one to pop. Hey Mary, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm feeling like pop it too, Nancy. I know, I love those colors. Aren't they pretty? Vicky, have a great lunch if you're still here. Sorry. I meant to say that when you first said you were leaving for lunch. Enjoy your Chinese food. And again, I'm just kind of doing a rough fussy cut because I like a little bit of a white border. If you don't, then don't do it. But look at that. Stop. Let's do foam tape. And I think I really want to play up the ticket shape. So I want to make sure that it's over the black. You see what I mean? How if it's over the black mat, then it's really going to pop. Stop. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. So send me a friend and I will send you a card. Or you could tell me which card you'd like of the ones that we've done today. Okay, so now, something here. I don't know, because I really want to, like, this was because of periwinkle. Everybody take a drink. So we want to play up that periwinkle color. What do I have over here? We have this ticket. What about these 3 elements right here? Okay, so we could paint. Let's get all the yellow out of my brush. Did I stop, or is that just on my screen? There we go. Okay, so let's do that periwinkle. Where do I have that? Yep. It's that funny blue. And it seems like, didn't I? Yep, that's it. So we'll just do kind of a jiggy-jaggy paint job there. We could even do jiggy-jaggy paint job there. So we have a little bit of consistency with our color. Hey Jen, how are you? Kind of digging that. And then what should we do here? Should we do... we do we did this green, and then I did a little bit of purple, didn't I? Yep. And I did a little bit of periwinkle. Yep. Let's dry these so we can fussy cut them. And then build like a nice little corner cluster here. Hey, Vicky. I think this might be... Oh, look how pretty that is. And then this one... I'm telling you, I just love that mingling effect of this card base from the Lucinda art printable, and now these elements from the card candy too. And card candy is exactly what I kind of intended. It was the thought process behind it. I just like, you know me, I like an artsy card. I like a card that has some interesting elements but is artistic and not mass produced. Not that there's anything wrong with that. That's just not my jam. Do you know what I mean? I can see beauty in anything that others create. I just like to create to my own desires. And that's what I want for you too. I'll teach you some techniques, but I want you to be the one to take those techniques and run with them. Make them your own. So this shut up is looking exactly how I want it to look. So let's break the fibers in all of these so they're a little more pliable. And I think we need to do a little pop on this too, Nancy. What do you think? I'm thinking maybe the thanks needs to be popped. That one flat, and then this one, and then this popped. Shut up. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. I want this element flat, but I think I want it down off, a little bit more offset, so it really, that brings a little more attention to it. And then this piece of label maker hearts. Like I want that offset too, but I think I want that like to the kind of to the left a little bit. And then thanks, I think I want that right there, and I want it popped. There we go. Ooh, should we have that way over there? Yes. Yes, as a matter of fact. Look at that. I am loving that. So pretty. I love that little cluster in the corner. Loving it. Okay, maybe I do two keels. I do two. Maybe we need to fiddle with this again or paint some more. So let's see. Shut up. What about that? What about that? And have the thanks popped. That might work. I'm kind of liking it, but I'm feeling like it needs something up here. Without the hearts, okay? Without the, this rectangle, do you think? What do you think? What else do I have that I could... Don't need it. So just this in the corner, and then that popped. All right. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, Keels. Hi, Catherine. Gotta do a little surgery on my art glitter glue. Something behind the thanks. Well, what if, yeah, I do need a third element, don't I? So what if I put this down? There is, I know, I'm kind of feeling like there's too much black too, but, I don't know, like, where I want to go with that. What if I, paint... Let's pop this and then we'll see what it looks like. Oh, good idea, Tam. White splatters over everything. Is that what you're saying? Now that I glued everything down. Let's see. Look at this 400-year-old. Paint palette. So let's get some... some white on there and some water. Let's mix that up. Hey, Lenora. Okay. Good thinking, Tam. Okay. Let's lay it out here on this paper towel. Perfect, Tam. Remember, turn so all of your splatters aren't going in the same direction. Sometimes get closer, sometimes further away. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love when we can work out our problems. Girls should run the world, I'm telling you. Look at, we all work together. We're nice to each other. Nobody's smarmy. Everybody's just kind. Or maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. We need to, we just need to not be smarmy to each other anymore. I would like that. That's for sure. That made such a difference, didn't it? What a difference. I think that's dry, but you know when you can't tell? Well, I think so. Stop it. So look at that. We have, how am I doing on time? Oh. Okay, look at, we did that one. that one, this one, and this one completed. And then we have this one that we just started painting. So don't forget on Thursday to bring your art journal with the covers painted, and so that we are raring to go for our next step. And then also remember that all of the classes that I showed you earlier are all registration is open for all of them. So I would love to see you there. Art Alchemy is a 3-month-long class for only $25. So if you want to take your art journaling to the next level, that's the class for you. And just know that you can watch it live, or you can, any of my classes, even these pop-in paint parties, you can watch them live or you can watch them on replay anytime you want, as many times as you want, for my paid classes and my free content. Art Alchemy is 3 months long, so for that 3 months you'll get access to all 3 months of content. So you'll, like I said, you'll have, you'll get to do all 3 months of art journaling or other artsy endeavors. Like I said, I have such big plans for all of us. Some of it will be art journaling, but some of it will be creating some art papers for future projects, and some of it will be making art from art. So just know that. And now, you know what? I need to finish my water. Then we probably need to walk the dog. And then I'll be right back at this desk. Drawing, drawing, drawing for Adorn It. I adore you all. Thanks so very much for joining me this morning. And I will see you. Well, remember, tomorrow morning is Stitch Along on the Stitch the States Facebook group. And then Thursday is art journaling right here. Talk to you soon. Bye.